Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to our My Player Career Mode. I appreciate all the love and support from all of you lovely people, and I hope I find you all doing very well and having an awesome day. We have a lot to get through in today's episode. I'm hoping for 5 matches. If you missed the previous video, go back, check it out, because it'll show you how our Champions League group finished. Otherwise, I'm about to spoil it. So as I say, I'm hoping for 5 matches in today's episode because I would like to get our first leg Champions League round of 16 knockout round against PSG into today's episode. We beat Bayern in the previous video 4-1, securing second in our group following Inter's win over Club Brugge, and it means that we have drawn PSG in the first knockout round, the round of 16. So that first leg at home, we will play it today along with 4 other matches, 1 in the quarter-final of the Cup and 3 league matches as well. And I believe these are the final 3 league matches we've got until the table splits into 2. Now, there is a little bit of a break between December, or the end of December, and our next match, which comes in February. So I'll be going ahead and simming through this, and I'll bring you any news that I need to. I'm thinking there might well be Player of the Year to be announced in this little break here, so I'm going to try and keep my eyes on that. Without further ado though, 1,000 likes would be awesome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode, my friends. Manager of the Year has been announced, and it has gone to Barcelona's Xavi. Team of the Year, forwards, and midfielder shortlist just been announced also. We haven't yet seen the actual Team of the Year or the Player of the Year. We are in the transfer window as well, so we'll see if any big deals happen. And there is that news for the Team of the Year then. So, Alisson's in goal. Molina, Koundé, Bastoni, Mendes make up the back 4. Pedri, Musiala, Kimmich and Szoboszlai in the midfield, with Mbappe and Haaland up front. Team of the Year for 2025. Hopefully we'll be on it in the future. There are some huge transfers happening on transfer deadline day. Rasmus Højlund has left for Newcastle from Manchester United. Openda has joined Juventus, and Declan Rice has switched London for Madrid as he's gone to Atletico. First up for us then today is LASK away from home. El Neni finds Forster, and he's forced Schlager into an early save, and there is to be no offside flag. Salzburg just caught napping, you might say. Mohamed El Neni's ball through, and it did create a chance, but even then, you'd question to say how it was so easy for LASK to get through. Fortunately for us, the finish wasn't great. Schlager makes the save, and it took us a little bit of time there. 8 minutes in, we just haven't yet woken up in this game. But now then, as we look to break forwards, ball through, getting us in behind. We have to go first time. We will go first time, and Drews will save as well. Wasn't a great effort on our weaker right side, but we at least forced the goalkeeper into the save. Better from Salzburg. Here is Azmoun. Now finds Bebu. Bebu spots Maron on the left-hand side and will play me as well. I'm waiting towards the middle, seeing where Azmoun is. He's now arriving inside the penalty area as we go towards the byline, trying to put it across. We've still got it! And he took the touch there, Azmoun. And there's an argument to say I probably should have shot as well. But when I pull the ball back, I didn't expect to get through one-on-one like that. And when we play the ball back the way of Azmoun, he actually took a touch. And that really, I mean, there, slightly unfortunate defending, in fact, because the ball just sort of bounces off the LSK defender straight back to me. Azmoun takes the touch, and for a second I thought he's missed that, but no. Picks out the back of the net, and Salzburg have got the lead. Here is El Neni, as the single minute of added time has now been played, but because LSK are on the attack, I'm not sure that will be the end of this first half. It's nicely worked. Cross goes in towards the back post. Schlager forced into the double save, and it was a brilliant double save as well. The header initially wasn't the concern. It was an easy enough save first time. It's the second one where he gets back up, and he's straight there to make himself incredibly big in front of the Salzburg goal and prevent it being an equaliser. Just before the break, it might well have been on level terms, but it's not. It is Salzburg 1, LASK 0 at the break. Final 10 minutes of the game. I mean, Salzburg have not been brilliant, but the result is looking like it might well be ours. So that's what matters. But these games I'm thinking of as preparation for PSG, who is to come, of course. And if we play like we have done here, and you can say that Schlager was brilliant to save us, but admittedly, we haven't really done a lot. We've got to be better, especially if we want to try and knock out PSG. That's a nice ball through. Boucher will slot home. Salzburg have a second. 6 minutes from time. LASK will be beaten. But Salzburg still have more to come today. We still have an extra gear that we can play in, which we haven't really got out of yet in this one. Capaldo finds my feet. We're away from one, and we've got the run of Piatkovsky ahead of me. He'll find Azmoun. Azmoun, Piatkovsky combine really well. I've seen the man in the middle there, but can I get the ball out towards? No, I can't. It's gone to Hume instead, who does get a shot away, and that is the block, but it's full time here. It does finish 2-0, and it is a victory for Salzburg. Next up is the quarter-finals of the Cup, and we face Altach in the quarter-finals. There is the starting 11 on your screen. Let's see if we can make the semi-finals. Haven't yet won a trophy, so we could be looking at a potential double with Salzburg, and if we could do the Champions League as well, the treble, because we could look at the Cup here and then the League as well. And as I say, with the Champions League, it could be the treble, but still a long way to go before that. And as we find Sahi Dion here, he slid the ball through to Capaldo, who will make it 1-0 Salzburg. And if we are on for a trophy this season, well, the league is looking like it's almost a certainty at the moment because we are so far ahead. And I like to say I fancy our chances in the Cup as well. Champions League, not so sure about. But certainly a League and Cup double, I fancy our chances of that this season. Capaldo, 7 minutes in, we're already in front. Here is Bebu. Now finds Sahi Dion. Sahi Dion, Sangare. Sahi Dion again, finds me. Into the area, back for Sangare. Koza, Stanovic with a save. And I tried to not keep it in play, because I knew my player was going to run to it. I tried to pass it first time, but it's touched our player and gone out of play for a goal kick. And Stojanovic just made the save there to deny Salzburg a second, which I would like to say would surely finish this game, because the opening 25 minutes, we have been all over Altach. The pressure that we are putting on them, especially when they're on the ball here in their sort of defensive third, has been mental. I mean, again, it's a heavy touch. Bebu gets to it. Piatkovsky now then will be put under some pressure of his own, but he calmly finds the feet of Sangare. Now Capaldo, that's nicely worked here. As we go one more to Hume, quick 1-2, gives me the ball back. And now then, where can we go from this point forwards? As we can look to play out to the left-hand side. Out towards Koza. Koza to Sangare. Sangare to Sahi Dion. Sahi Dion tried first time to play it. Now gets another chance. Finds Capaldo. Capaldo finds me. Touch out of our feet. Should have been 2-0. Should have been 2-0. It's not 2-0. Just couldn't find the corner. But it is a corner anyway. And we'll whip it into that near post. Oh, Stojanovic came out there. And he almost didn't get there. As that ball's found back towards us. Another chance to strike. Oh, it's wide. Got to start hitting the target. Are the shooting boots lacking today? Hopefully not. But that's 2 efforts now we've had. First one was, I want to say, routine for the goalkeeper. Second one off target and always curling away from goal. Sahi Dion finds Bebu. Bebu, nicely worked. Bebu gets the ball towards us. There is absolutely no stopping this one. It is a thunderbolt into the top right corner. Salzburg have their second and we have got the goal. Shooting boots activated, my friends. Just fully put the power behind this. Said have a go at saving that. There is no way he saves it. And it is a rocket to send us now, hopefully, into the semi-finals. I was about to say surely send us, but still a long time to go in the second half. You never know. Semenyo, as he's tried to turn and find a pass, there is none. Bebu, now Sahi Dion will play that ball forwards towards me. Waiting for the run of Gorna. Instead, we'll go towards Bebu. Bebu will find Capaldo. Capaldo to Sahi Dion to finish for 3. And it is 3. Salzburg have been relentless. They have just forced Altach into having to find passes out of their defence, which is just not on. Waited for the mistake, closed the ball down, won it back. And to be honest, we have well deserved our spot in the semi-finals. Oh, well, this is the moment I'm talking about. Altach had to go long, and that's a great pick out because they've beaten the press of Salzburg. Faringa now finds the ball out wide towards Jurcic. His cross goes deep. It's a brilliant ball. Sahin controls. Schlager so bravely, though. Throws himself at the ball. Makes the save. I think Sahin had to go first time. I don't think he had an opportunity there to take control of the ball, then look to shoot. Nevertheless, it was a brave goalkeeping moment from Schlager to deny them. And now here comes Hume up the other end for Salzburg. Hume keeps us on it as we turn away and get past the challenge. It is a brilliant run. Can we find the shot? We do. And it's blocked. And the ball falls back for Altach. He'll be wondering how on earth they haven't scored. Pretty certain we've got Altach again straight after this in the league. So if this is anything to go by, that could be another tough game for them. Well, it will be a tough game for them. That's a great ball through, though. Sahin on the turn. Can he get a shot away? He'll find the ball, though. as he finds Odonker, and now Lucevic. We are not allowing the shots. There's full time. Salzburg through to the semi-finals. So we are back into league action, and we face Altach again straight after we just beat them in the cup game. I wonder what we'll see from Altach this time around, given the fact that they were outplayed quite a lot in the previous fixture. They did have a couple of moments requiring Schlager's attention, but ultimately they were on the back foot for a lot of the game. We'll see if they've taken any lessons from that cup defeat that they can apply here into this league game. Well, that's a great ball, and in fact, they will lead after 4 minutes. Why did I have to say what I said to only be proven correct? That they have taken something away from their league defeat. Sorry, the cup defeat, to apply it in the league game. And that is to be able to find the back of the net. It's already one step better than the previous fixture. Nothing that Schlager can do. Svensson's done well to win it back here. And now we can play the ball to Capaldo. Capaldo for Salzburg. Tried to cut the ball back, I think, to myself. As they're calm on the ball here. Strauss. Now Samaras. Goes long, and it should be ours to win. Koza hasn't done it, though. He's not been able to win that ball, and now this is a chance for Altach, who are seemingly right up for this game and a bit of revenge following that previous fixture. Salzburg just struggling to settle a little bit. A few uncharacteristic mistakes creeping in early doors, so we'll sort those out and hopefully get back on level terms pretty quickly. Svensson will play that ball forwards. We've got Azmoun ahead of us. We've got Bebu to our left as well. Waiting for the run of Bebu, which hasn't yet come, so we just run all the way through into the Altach penalty area. Now pull it across. Oh, Strauss gets there first. It's Pavlovic, though, keeping us on the ball for the moment. Koza now will find me again. Koza's still there if I want to use him, and we will use Koza. He goes inside to Gorner. Gorner to Capaldo. Capaldo has got myself and Koza still out wide here. Will use me. Now Gorner in the middle for Bebu, whose shot was, I want to say, deflected because the shot didn't really have too much power, but that's a poor throw out. Can Salzburg make this pressure count? As we're going down the left again, occupying this wide area for the moment. Gorner, Bebu, now Azmoun. Azmoun on the turn. Beaten to the ball, though. Koller has it back, and it's pressure relieved for Altach for the moment. Away from a challenge as we turn. Bebu and Azmoun are the two strikers here, but neither one's given me a great run. So we'll have to hold on to the ball and find it out wide here towards Gorner. Gorner now then, back towards Capaldo. Capaldo tries to go for goal, it's blocked. And Salzburg are beginning to get more and more frustrated. It's like they say, when you've got something to defend, you defend it with all you've got. And that's what Altach are doing. They are making this a really difficult game for Salzburg to break them down and find a clear chance at goal. We'll find Capaldo, continue our run forwards. He goes for goal. Probably wasn't the right idea, but it falls here for Bebu. Bebu, Capaldo once more. Capaldo, what's he doing with the ball? He ends up doing nothing. It's away, but it's there to be won by Piatkovsky, who will oblige and do so as we turn away and drive into Altach's penalty area. It's a brilliant run, and we found the finish as well. Salzburg 1, Altach 1. 32 minutes to go. They may have been sat defending in their shape, but they were unwilling to follow and match my run. And when they did, it was too late. Salzburg have got a deserved equaliser. But Altach, well, they had one shot, they took it. That's the only shot they've had. Can they do it again? 4 minutes of the 90 plus injury time to play. And it's still Salzburg who are trying to push for a winning goal. Svensson to Azmoun. Azmoun, I showed too much of that to the defender. Although, albeit, I was hoping he'd wait until I made my move before actually trying to play the pass, which he went to my feet instead of playing it into the space that I was going to go into. Just a little bit too early on the pass release. That's a great ball back post. Oh my goodness me, Schlager's there. Altach nearly stole it. They could still. It's a corner ball. I can't actually believe the difference we've seen between the Altach of the cup game and the Altach here today. They were hopeless. They were abysmal in that cup tie. I mean, they haven't been great here either. But in terms of making the game more difficult for us, they certainly did that. And unfortunately, it will not be a victory. It's just a single point, and it could have been a defeat, if not for Schlager late on. Our final league match before we take on PSG, as we take on Hartberg here. And I don't know if I'll play all 90 minutes of this one. I might rest ahead of that PSG game, so ask for a substitution, depending on the scoreline, at about 60 minutes or so if we are winning comfortably. Capaldo, now to Bebu. Bebu to Azmoun. Back the way of Bebu again. He's got the run on the left-hand side there, Bebu, of Koza. Quick 1-2, Bebu. Gorner, Azmoun. And that's the goal from Salzburg. 15 minutes on the clock. Sardar Azmoun puts us in front. I would like to win this game by quite the scoreline, so it gives us all the confidence when we welcome PSG for the next one. So that's just the first goal of hopefully many more today. Good work by Koza to win it back for Salzburg. Now plays me. Ball across for Azmoun! And I don't actually want to take credit for that because the pass was actually meant for Bebu. It was a brilliant ball, I've got to say that. And I'd like to say that it was all me, but it really wasn't. I didn't even see Sardar Azmoun. The pass was actually meant for Bebu, but it went all the way through to Azmoun, who finishes off for a second. I mean, I'll take the assist, of course I will. But I'm not going to pretend like that was absolutely incredible play from me, although it was unintentional. But sometimes they're the best type of plays, the ones that you don't mean. Free kick, Hartberg. Is this where we see a screamer from Cortez? It is where we see a screamer from Cortez. What a free kick. That's how you do it. If I get one in the future, that's how you do it. That is a wonderful set-piece routine from Cortez. And Pablo Cortez, as much as this is a really good free kick, the wall does not even jump. And actually, is it Capaldo just leaves the wall completely? Ah, well, that was one of the weakest walls you'll likely see from a set piece. All right, I'm not liking this because momentum has just shifted a little bit. And all of a sudden, Hartberg are coming forward. That's bounced up and hit Contreras on the arm, or hand rather. So it will be a Salzburg free kick. But since the restart, momentum shifted in their favour. We need to try and claim back control of the game that's just evaded us at the moment. Here is Pavlovic. Towards Boucher. Great ball forwards. Finds Gorner. Gorner to Bebu. Bebu to Gorner again. He's in. Oh, he's in the outside of the post. Svensson. Great ball into my feet. And now we turn, find Azmoun. Azmoun finds Gorner. Gorner trying to be selfless. And he will be selfless because Sahi Dion makes it count. Gorner probably put off by the fact that he hit the post moments ago. Wasn't wanting to shoot himself. Just laid it there for Sahi Dion to finish. But I actually think it's Sahi Dion's maybe second touch of the game. First one to control, second one to finish after he's just come on off the bench. And Salzburg have a 2-goal advantage again. Let's see if we can hold on to it this time. Unless we give away a free kick. Don't really see how Hartberg score from open play. There's full time in this one. And it's now time to go into the game that we've all been waiting for. PSG, first leg at home. Let's do this. I have absolutely no idea what the PSG starting 11 is going to be. We've already beaten one of Germany's best sides in Bayern. Can we beat one of France's best sides and knock out PSG from the Champions League? We're about to find out, my friends. The ball is rolling as we are underway here. I've seen Mbappe, so he's still a PSG player at this point in time. And he'll be one of the players to watch out for tonight as Bebu is looking for an early chance here. Looking for Sahi Dion. And David Alaba! Oh, Sahi Dion has just scored after just 3 minutes, in fact. And Salzburg lead inside Austria. David Alaba made a meal of it. And Sahi Dion didn't need a second invitation. He absolutely lets one go that's in the back of the net of PSG. Mbappe who? Sahi Dion, yes, hello. It's Salzburg who lead. What a finish! Mbappe's first touch of this game is to kick the ball back off from the centre circle, following Salzburg's goal to take the lead. What a start from the soon-to-be, I'd like to say, Bundesliga champions, because it's looking like it's a formality at this point. Here is Federico Valverde, now looks for Mbappe. This is the danger. This is where we have to be so careful when he gets into these positions. Valverde supporting Mbappe again. And I actually missed the tackle there. Could have been worse if I had have taken him out. It might have been a penalty, but it's not. And it doesn't matter for the moment because we have got the ball back. Quick 1-2 with Sangare. We'll hold on to it for the moment as well. Showed too much of that to Gusto. I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself after seeing us take the lead. Just need to calm down a little bit. Get back on the ball. Control the play. And do what we do. As Capaldo is now found by us. We'll continue our run forwards. Svensson has to go back. Mbappe putting the pressure on. And Mbappe steals it. There's been calm and there's been silly when you have the ball. And that moment there might have been the second of those two. As Mbappe, left-hand side, will go back here towards Xavi Simons. And now Simons turns into a central position. Wants the pass. Will find Valverde. It's all hands on deck for Salzburg. Dembele finds Gusto. We tried to play an offside trap. It was not done. And Dembele, that lovely little touch inside before getting the left-footed shot. Equalises the score at 1 apiece. It is a lovely little bit of skill. You'll see it again in the replay. I mean, the offside trap was attempted there. And when you get beaten, it's not given that touch there. You're in trouble. Man, we were ahead, but I knew that it'd be a tall ask for us to keep the lead and keep PSG out of our goal. I never expected us to keep a clean sheet. It was whether or not we could score when our chances came our way. Valverde forward towards Gusto. Now to Dembele. Dembele, Gusto again. PSG beginning to dominate. It's Gusto on the right-hand side. It's back to Valverde. And it's 2-1 PSG. Within 5 minutes, the game is flipped. Federico Valverde smashing the ball in. Similar situation to that we saw Dembele, but this time instead of a bit of skill, it's just a pass back from Gusto. We've got to stop allowing them to get into our penalty area like that. Terzic, who I don't actually think has played all too often this season. I think it might be one of his only appearances he's made. He might even be a January signing. I don't remember seeing him in the team. But so far, he's getting beaten down that right-hand side of PSG, left-hand side of Salzburg defence. And after taking an early lead, we find ourselves then 2-1 down, my friends. But if there's one thing, it's that we do not give up. Here we go then. Gusto getting in behind him for the first time this evening. Oh, Sahi Dion's there. And Donnarumma at the near post. I mean, the angle was always going to be against Sahi Dion, but he almost was able to find a shot through. That's handball, surely. I was about to say Emre Can definitely has handled the ball there. And everything says do not do this. But you know me, you know what I'm like, you know I've got to try. Because where would we be if we didn't try? And... What? I don't know how I did that. And I don't know how it had that much fizz and power on it. But Donnarumma, he just was not sure at all. It's a corner ball for Salzburg. As I say, where would we be if we never tried? Well, the answer is... I don't know, but at the same time, we nearly get there. Yes! Sahi Dion! Forget about nearly getting there. As I just said, it's Sahi Dion who does get there. It's a double for him, and he's having an absolutely outstanding display. What a game he's having. This point I said, and we nearly get there. And I'll tell you what, I'm a little bit tired. I'm just rambling at this point, saying anything. But one thing that I'm very happy to say is that Salzburg and Sahi Dion have scored 2 against PSG, and it's him who's having an outstanding display. He's on for a hat-trick, my friends. Don't ask me what I just said in the past, minute and a half, though, because something about if you don't try, you don't know. I don't know. That's what I was trying to say anyway, in a roundabout way. I almost did. Mbappe, oh, don't do this. How has he just gone straight through? Oh, what? Schlager saves it. Get in. Away from the challenge, and now the break could be on for Salzburg. It's exactly what we needed. Just get out of that difficult situation. Get us on the front foot. We've done that. Bebu. Capaldo to Bebu. Bebu, one more to myself. We're trying to get in behind here. PSG, can we get the cross? We cannot. We forced the throw, though. Out of Gusto. As that ball will now be thrown my way. Sangare to Terzic. Sahi Dion's in the middle. Can he find him? Terzic will find me. We'll find Capaldo. Capaldo turns, looks the other way. Valverde was crucially got the touch there because if he didn't, Capaldo looks like he's in. Oh, mistake by Donnarumma! You can't write this! Sangare pounces! Salzburg in front again, and I've absolutely lost it! It is pandemonium inside Austria, and Salzburg fans are going crazy! What is the Champions League? One of the world's best goalkeepers. Valverde, actually, I think he's actually asking him to play the ball, but he just doesn't see Sangare there. And then Sangare gets to the ball first, and he smashes it into the empty goal. It's Salzburg who are in front again. Right, we're back out for the second half. We've had our time. Bosses have had their say. I don't know what's happened in that first half, but we've seen 5 goals split in Salzburg's favour at the moment. And can we go and get another one here to make it 4-2? Bebu, Capaldo, Alaba wins it back quickly. Mbappe now is found as he'll play Dembele. And Dembele, since his goal, has actually been quite quiet. So they've got to try and get him on the ball a bit more, PSG, if they want to find success. Speaking of being quite quiet, Mbappe Another one of those PSG players who they've got to get on the ball to find success, as Terzic will concede the corner. Salzburg with defending to do. Simmons over to take it. Svensson's just come off, and Van der Bremt has come on in his place. That corner's in. Valverde's header narrowly wide as he's trying to redeem himself. I say redeem himself. I still don't know whether or not it was Valverde who's at fault when he asked for that pass, or it's Donnarumma. I guess they both are, right? Because when Valverde says pass, Donnarumma should have looked and seen Sangare was there and opted not to do so. That's not where I wanted that pass at all. Completely and utterly given away by me. Speaking of mistakes in the Champions League, and that's another one. Oh! I was trying to play it towards the right-hand side, down the wing, not there. My bad. It's 3-3 and it's complete error. Why am I talking about Valverde and Donnarumma being at fault for their goal when I'm then not concentrating and giving away the ball like that? Sort it out. Oh, Alaba. Now Capaldo pounces on the next mistake. Sahi Dion will be offside if he plays it. I'm going to let the ball run because I would have been offside. So we'll just let that ball go and then work on the next one. Not give the free kick at least and keep it alive for the moment as we're forcing them backwards here. Emre Can. Now Valverde. Can again. Can's ball will find Dembele. Dembele finds Mbappe. Mbappe. Now Gusto. Gusto. Good work by Boucher. Sangare's got it. And ahead of him we are. Sangare will play it. Sahi Dion's now beginning to make his move. There he is. And that's a strong challenge, ref. Straight through the back of him. I actually think Marquinhos will just get a yellow here because he's not like he's completely out of control. It is not a great tackle, but he's, as I say, not like he's out of control. So, yellow card, probably right decision. Why on earth has Sahi Dion just gone off? I don't know. As I believe Sardar Azmoun has just come on in his place. We'll lift the ball into the box and hope we can get there. There's Azmoun! Straight into the action, and he forces Donnarumma into a save. 8 minutes of the 90 to play. Sangare combines with Boucher brilliantly. It is Boucher now taking Salzburg on the attack. Still got it here. We'll just hold off our run. Now let him play it. And you can see the space on the right-hand side. It's a ball out wide. Can we make something of this? Van der Bremt inside. Capaldo. Capaldo to myself. I didn't have a shooting chance yet because PSG have defended it well. But we still work it. It's off the bar. It's off the bar. How? How? I didn't want to shoot because there was still a lot of bodies between me and the goal, and that's why I thought the block would come through. Oh, I haven't got it either as I intercept Mbappe's pass, and we still made it work. We still did well to create the chance. We've hit the crossbar. Don't say PSG are going up the other end and about to score, though, because that would be heartbreaking. They are not. A minute of time to play, and we were so close to winning the game 4-3. I mean, I don't think there's enough time anymore. I don't think there's time. That's going to be full time. What a first leg. It has been. It's shaping up to be quite the game in France, in Paris. What a game that was, my friends. 6 goals, 3 apiece. As for the Österreich Pokal, we will face Sturm Graz in the semi-finals. And it's safe to say that Champions League game did not go anywhere near what I expected. So finally poised at 3-3. We go to Paris next episode in the hopes of knocking out PSG of the Champions League. You can see some of the other ties and see how they've gone. But yeah, man, what a game that was. And now the Bundesliga has split. We are 6 points clear of Rapid Vienna, and they are the sides that are in the championship round. And of course, the relegation round is there as well. So yeah, we'll be playing all of these teams in the hopes of lifting the Austrian Bundesliga title. And before we go today, I thought we'd have a look and see how Wrexham are getting on in the championship. Are they in the relegation zone? They are not. They're 20th at the moment. And they sit... How many points is that? 2 points out of the relegation zone. Derby, QPR and Charlton make up the bottom 3. It's looking like QPR and Charlton are probably down, but it's Derby, Bolton, Wrexham, Cardiff, Ipswich, maybe even Swansea who fight it out to try and avoid relegation. For now, my friends, that is the end of today's episode. A huge thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you are new around here and like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below as well. We are trying to get to 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and you can help me with that. We are so close. We are around about 100, 200 away now. So, yeah, I truly appreciate all of your lovely people's support and the fact that nearly 100,000 of you have chosen to click subscribe and follow me on YouTube is quite something. Still mind-blowing to this day, but yeah, truly cannot thank you all enough. So until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I'll see you all back here hopefully another very entertaining game against PSG again, where I just ramble, because I feel like that's what I've done today, and I don't know if it's because I'm a bit tired or what, but I felt like I rambled a little bit. Hopefully not anyway, and hopefully the episode was still enjoyable. Until next time, adios!